Thank you, Molly Bloom, for this interview. I'm so excited that I can finally meet you. I just saw the movie 2 months ago. Tell me about you. Tell me about the way you feel now, if now that everybody, the whole world, knows your true story.
First of all, it's amazing to be here. Thank you. What my life looks like now, poker was an incredible education for me. Poker raised me. I learned everything I know about business, about deal making, about risk, about psychology, and it really prepared me to sort of take on almost anything in the world. And so now with that skill set and that education, I get to go into the world and figure out what's next for me. I'm writing a second book. I'm speaking because I love to speak to people. I love to share the message of hope and reinvention. And I'm looking at different ways that I can, scale out these messages.
You've learned so much about people. You met a lot of stars, of Hollywood stars like Ben Affleck, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Tommy Maguire. How they are like the people? What did you learn from them?
This is a really important point that I care to make. Before I was a part of this world, I thought that if you were famous, if you were rich, if you were powerful, nothing could be wrong in your life, and that was the key to happiness. And that's part of the reason why I chased it down so far. And what I realized is that most people around me were so wealthy, so famous, so prestigious, but they weren't happy. And as I got richer and as I got more powerful, I wasn't happy either. And so it was this liberating realization that these are not the things that make you happy, and that you have to go back to the basics, to being a good person, to having connections with your family, with your friends, to being of service in the world, to find integrity, and that this is the fundamental necessary basis for happiness,
But maybe everybody should know that power is not happiness, and
No.
happiness is some other thing.
It is, and it's not money, it's not power, it's not fame. These people were so rich, so powerful, and they were so unhappy.
How do you describe happiness right now?
Happiness to me is being okay in this moment right now, no matter what's going on, No matter what my bank account looks like, no matter how many people are watching the movie, knowing that I got up this morning and that I called my mom, knowing that I am showing up to do my best in the world, and that's not just all about me. That it's looking out, looking forward, like talking to other women, being supportive to them. It's trying to be a better person every day, and also learning how to live in the moments when they're not exploding with craziness, right? Like when you're not counting $1 million in cash, or when you're not watching the movie about your life, being able to exist right here, right now, no matter what, and finding peace in those moments. I mean, I went on this crazy press tour for this movie, and I would go to parties, and all these celebrities wanted to talk to me, and honestly, I kind of just wanted to go home and go to bed, because I was tired, and because I'm okay now, I'm okay inside, and that's a really new thing.
But how it was like to see your life story on the screen?
It was just a crazy experience. I mean, 3.5 years ago, I was getting sentenced in federal court. I thought I was going to go to jail. And this year I went to the Oscars. It's incredible, but for different reasons. It's incredible because it signified a second chance. Because it meant that I could forgive myself and I could move on because I didn't completely destroy my life. Or maybe I did, but I put it back together. And what I wanted was opportunity. I wanted to have a job again. I wanted to be able to hold my head up and look people in the eye. And I'm getting to do that. And so it's been a really incredible year.